Isn't it amazing? The thrill it gives to you. You can touch the highest star. Makes no difference who you are. Don't need magic, no siree. Sweet emotion, that's the key. Isn't it amazing how fast two hearts can fall? Isn't it amazing how love can conquer all? Just like that, you're a flame. Bet your life he feels the same when you call his name.
I am undoubtedly a Driscoll. Since an early age, I've been driven by curiosity, and I believe I get that from my dad. I'm sure I'm cooler than my father, by some margin, but then who isn't? But when it comes to getting to the bottom of what's what, I'm there with full force, with a passion. Today I'm on a mission to discover where I come from. It's not going to be easy. After all, nothing ever is with this family. So I'm going to need help. I've called upon some close associates. We've arranged to meet and tackle this together. So guys, what do you think of this?
Great, and eating with old people.
I can't imagine what it's going to smell like.
I guess for just one night we can bear it.
We can always periodically go out for some fresh air.
Jamie, you just used the Driscoll word. That's a geekism.
Periodically.
Guys, we've got to get a move on. We've got to stay focused. We've got to find out where our grandparents came from to start with. Come on, let's go.
George.
What?
It's your round.
Our journey starts at the place where Grandma and Grandad first met. Provident Mutual, 25 to 31 Moorgate, London. Or at least we thought.
It's gone!
The story goes, guys, Grandma worked in actuarial while Grandad was 2 floors above evaluation.
Grandma's colleague, a young lady called Jane, took a particular sign to Grandad and at every opportunity would run errands.
Which would mean that she would be in constant direct contact with him.
Despite all this, Granddad asked Grandma out. Sweet!
I think Zara's hungry.
We best go then.
Mildly disappointed at not finding Jane, we head north in search of where Grandma lived at the time when our grandparents lived.
I'm gonna be traveling on. I've got to leave it all behind me. Now yesterday's gone. I'm gonna be traveling on. What's lost will only be just a distant memory along the way.
Well, this is Haggerston.
This should be it.
Grandma and Granddad lived on a building site.
No, of course not.
They've demolished all of it.
They've destroyed our history.
This, on the Haggerston estate, is where Grandma and Grandad lived, and Uncle Barry was born here.
By the light
about? Yeah, why not?
Well, I'm talking to you. I'm living in June when the flowers are in bloom and the sky is so blue. While there's so many things taking place, then it's hard to keep up with it all. Keep your eye on the ball and we'll make the right call when we're longing for fall.
Oh my God.
On this evening in June.
Oh my God.
Okay, see you guys.
Bye.
Feeling cheated by disappointment in the city and Haggerston, we all had an urge to learn more, find out what happened when Grandad was introduced to Grandma's family. An eyewitness account is what we sought. There was no alternative but to take our lives into our own hands and head to Essex. I stayed back. The transformation from Purley to Benfleet was too great, too risky. Instead, 5 of my more adaptable associates took on the perilous challenge.
Table's moving. I've only got one. All this works for one. I'm going to tell you the story about how your grandma and grandpa met. So handsome, so wonderful. We couldn't wait to meet him. Your grandma used to rave about this person she worked with. We got so excited when she said she was going to bring him home for tea. My God, we were shocked. There he stood in his grey, oversized duffel coat and his sports bag, and Val and I looked at each other, didn't we, Val? What an old-fashioned haircut. Well, we can't have this. June was used to people like Tubbsy Turner, Mike, and dappy dresser he was. What about Brian? Ronnie and Willie Whitmore? Yes, Brian. There were umpteen of them, weren't there? We used to eat cheese and jam.
Yes,
We thought, what a weirdo when he started eating that. But apparently it's some posh thing they eat down in Bromley. Because June's always been the same, hasn't she? She's terribly house proud. She used to throw us out when we were young and Mum used to go to work so she could do the housework in the flat.
I do remember that. Out on the balcony, in
Yeah.
our pyjamas.
That's right. Every time of day out we were. She used to sponge her uniform down the same.
Oh, God,
And-
yeah.
oh,
Hanging
really?
it up on the day before school, hanging it up for all to see. And then the teacher saying, why were you late? Your sister was here.
I was late because I waited for you, Val. And anyway, we're going off the subject here.
Yeah.
Right, kids, we're going to try to reenact the first day your granddad came to Harlow House to meet Val and me. Right? So we're all going to play characters. Auntie Val's playing herself. Damon is going to play your granddad. Jodie's going to play your grandma. And Jamie's going to be your grandma's mum, your great-grandma.
He's here. This is my boyfriend John.
Hi, I'm awfully pleased to meet you.
Hello, John. I'm Win. I like cucumber, but the cucumber doesn't love me.
I dropped a knife. It's not like, wow, he's not like I thought he'd be, do you?
No, old-fashioned, those shoes and that coat.
Coat, it looks like it's had its last legs, doesn't it? I don't
That
know.
duffel bag.
Well, he's not like Tubbsy Turner
It's
or
a
Mike.
bit posh as well.
I know. Well,
Not the
there's...
normal lot, is it?
No. There's got to be something about him. He must have money. That's all I can say. He's got to have something, hasn't he? Have a look, Val. God, that haircut. Where did he get that in a tuck? It can't be run off.
We'll have to do something about that.
Looks like his mum's cut his hair. Let's have another look.
Yes.
Oh
We'll
my,
have to do
it's not
something
got a bad
about that.
face. So there you are, kids. He obviously was the one for your grandma, because several months later they started their new life in Bromley.
It was catalogues, money was tight. You paid it on then never, Granddad had a fright. Upwardly mobile, transport in place. Vacation a super shop, towns to grace.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the whole week. Every day an outing, training towards something. You go in any store and it's good as sold. Your shopping was a world event, you'd win the gold.
Almost every vendor greet you, hi Mrs. D. If a stain was wealth, you'd be rich like Jay-Z. Closing time at Clover, being the one exception, but we're still laughing at your public intervention.
We can only guess your mood as you stand right there, laughing or crying, wish you could be elsewhere. Yes, this is a parody, that much is true. It doesn't take away that we all truly love it.
Not sure we did the right thing mentioning Primark.
I don't think she's ever been inside the place.
I wonder what happened to Jane in valuation.
And Topsy Turner.
I'm still hungry.
What do I call him? Because I've been calling him, I don't know what they call him, the children.
Grandad.
Grandad. Grandad.
Go.
your granddad is so caring. When your grandma went into hospital to have Paul, your uncle, she was in hospital 8 days, and do you know what the first thing he took into her was? No, not flowers, not jewellery, nothing anything like that, but a packet of fruit pastels. Well, I bet June was really thrilled to bits with them. Probably John ate them all himself, because I don't think June would have ate some pastels after she'd just given birth to Paul, do you? But that's what he was like. A weirdo. Sorry. Tony bought me a bouquet of tissues when I went in. You're not...
3.
Do you remember being really sad when June and John went for their new life in Bromley, leaving us with our flat?
No, I can't really say I was sad.
I must admit,
To be quite honest, I was quite glad because I got my room back again.
I remember Dave taking a ladder on his shoulder to take stuff round to do painting and cleaning at Acacia Road, leaving me holding the baby. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Well, it was a fact.
David, what about my husband helping out?
I don't know that he did. It wasn't your husband then.
Neither was Dave yours.
No, but he was my
I wasn't even
boyfriend.
with him, was I?
No, exactly.
Go on then.
And Dave's mum wondered where we were. There were no mobile phones then, so she came up to the flat to check on us. And Dave was at Acacia Road with June and John.
Right.
And I had Paul or Barry in tow. Feeding, I remember that.
We used to have some good times there, didn't we?
Oh, wonderful.
Shame we don't get any more now, isn't it?
And at the old Bromleyans Football Club.
Well, we never get asked anymore, do we?
I was going to do that, Jane.
It's true. It's true.
I don't think you need to be asked, just drop in.
No. Oh, drop in? You sound like we're going to parachute in. No.
Oh, dear. Mum used to say she never knew what John was thinking because he was so quiet.
Yeah, he was very unassuming, really, wasn't he? But then I suppose he was a bit taken back when he came into the
Bit shell-shocked.
Bit shell-shocked, I'd say, yeah. But we soon changed all that, and I'm sure people know now that he's a bit of a drunkard.
Get a couple of drinks down him and he's a different person.
That's right. I approached him once about not liking me. I said, I know you didn't like me when you first met us, but we weren't over enamoured with you with your old-fashioned clothes. But he took it all in good spirit, because he's quite with it now.
Yeah, you can't tell a book by its cover, Jan.
Oh, Val, you sound like Mother. I want June to be like Mother when she gets older. She's getting like that now. But let's hope that they last another 20 years, or maybe a little bit more. I can see June living with all her keep fit and stuff. I can see her living till she's about 100. And John with all his racquetball and everything, can't you?
Yeah, no, it's not always the fittest that survive.
Well, I just think with a half a glass of wine per meal, you're not really overdoing it, are you?